Morning. Look. Where is it? Star Trek dressing gown. Somewhat embarrassingly, the gentleman who sort of owns and sort of rents off his parents the house that I live in has a Jedi one. So I was downstairs the other day and made breakfast and was wearing a Star Trek dressing gown, and he was wearing a Star Wars one, and we just sort of looked at each other and just thought, my God, what have we become? I just sort of saying Happy Christmas to everyone. It's been ages since I've really touched base. I put a video up the other day of how to do the QuickTime thing, which I sort of got around, and then glued all the videos together using magic DJ glue, and then uploaded the wrong video, which was just one snippet of a whole load of snippets, which I should have uploaded and didn't. And now I'm not sure if I can be bothered, because no one watched the snippet that I put up. I really enjoyed it. Let's have a little bit of a catch-up from what's been going on in the life of Dave. I'm going to try and hide away my face of me, because I keep staring at a picture of me. It's just not on. There is in the background. Where is it? Just about here. There. Christmas present. Let's see if anyone notices. I was complaining about my backlots, so let's take everything in subsections. I've spoken about the music thing. I went and did the gig. The gig was really good. I really enjoyed it. I cheated somewhat and tuned all of the records to 180 BPM, because that's what I play all my new rave records at. And then, for some reason, the CD player there was on +16 instead of +8, which they normally are, and I played the whole thing at 186 BPM and completely fucked up all the hard work that I'd done. And it still went really well. I say really well, it was very, very quiet, and I was on first, so it was the quietest time of a quiet night, and it was quiet. That's all I have to say about that. But I did enjoy it, and I've got another booking subsequently, so I'm bang into my music again, so to speak. I have made something I've done myself. Pianos are really nice, but I think they're in an octave too high. When I've kind of got a bit more round to something that I think sounds a bit more like what I want it to sound like, I'll let you know. My posh camera for doing posh reviews, not that I've done one in ages, but I've been meaning to, it's just I'm lazy, it's broken. It's 300 quid down the drain. It comes up with something on it that says Zoom malfunction. And if I look up Zoom malfunction on the interweb, it basically just says, throw your camera away. So I phoned London Camera Exchange, and the man at London Camera Exchange said, throw your camera away. So I'm going to try and fix it, and if I can't fix it, I'm going to throw my camera away. And just have to make do with this one for now, which is less than ideal in a kind of very, very less than ideal kind of way. What was the other thing that I've been talking about lately? My spine. My spine is slowly getting better. This would normally be the point in a video. Quick review, very quick review. What you do is you pull the centre pin up like that, sort of. Get all of that out of the way, put that there like that. I'm not gonna, it's shit, don't buy it. I saw it and I was like, oh, it's arachnid, I really, really want it. But I couldn't afford it. Money has been tight. And I mean tight, as in like, everyone's had about £40 spent on them, if that. Friends haven't got nothing. And it's tough shit because I haven't got any money, and I actually feel slightly better about the fact that I've been an absolute miser this Christmas because I haven't had no other choice, which has made things an awful lot easier. Where was I? Spine. Went to the hospital. I was really nervous actually because last time I went there, it was get down to your boxer shorts, and I'm about to push and pull you in all sorts of positions, and it won't be any fun at all. And what I'm actually going to do is really hurt you. This time I turned up, sat there waiting nervously for some big burly man to come and fold me in two, like one of those sort of Chinese places that try and cross your legs around your head and make your bones go crack. And this lovely young brunette, shy looking thing came out and said, "Hello, you Mr. Mintz? And I'm like, yes, hello. And then we did one session, which consisted of basically her giving me a very nice massage. But I didn't realise that the very nice massage that she was giving me was on all the little bits of my back that don't move anymore. There's a section about that long of my spine which I've become so guarded over the years about not hurting my back. I've learnt not to use that section of my back because it hurts. And it turns out that now it's all just sort of fusing itself together and just generally misbehaving horribly. So she's laid there pushing all the bits that, and I'm half of me is like, oh, ah, and the other half's like, which was weird, but it's nice that it's getting fixed. The next day, I was in so much pain, proper searing agony pain. It wasn't any fun at all. And the second time I went back, the massage was much nicer and longer and a bit more gentle. But she gave me a massive bollocking for not doing all the exercises that she told me. I've got exercises like I've got to put my hands flat like this, sit bolt upright, turn that way, turn that way. But as you can see, if I do that, I can turn around and touch my elbows on the back of the chair, no trouble at all. If I turn that way, there's like a 3-inch gap. I've got no movement, so I have to move that way. I have to do ones where I bend back, and I have to do ones where I sort of lean on my elbows and do stuff. And I have to do one where I have to sit slouch. It's nice because they tell you you're allowed to slouch. I did that. I don't like it. Camp. You got to sit like that and just go. I'm quite good at. I could do that all day long. Do this, and then you've got to put your heel out and just sit there with your heel out, pulling your hamstrings. And it turns out that my hamstrings, that are kind of go from your Achilles tendon to your bottom of your arse, basically. My hamstrings are too short, and where they're tight, they're pulling so hard on the rest of the spine, everything's condensing up. So I have to get longer hamstrings, and the only way to do that is to hurt them. After Christmas, I should be buying myself, where I'm sat now, in my chair, behind my monitor speakers, where my computer is and all my music, and basically where I spend all my time now. I'm going to buy one of those balls. Massive, great, big silver Pilates balls. I'm going to spend the whole time sitting on a silver Pilates ball to strengthen up my core section. They're only about 20 quid. It'll be fine. But yes, lovely Laura. I go there. It's like once a fortnight now, and she pushes and clicks bones until they go crack, 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 and then I suffer from it horrifically the next day. Headaches. The headaches the next day. Because when you move all this back stuff, it stimulates blood flow, because every time you get the back that's twisted ever so slightly or something like that, it stops the amount of blood that goes through the main artery. Because you know how you got the hollow bit in the middle, which is your spine, and then you got a bit like that either side, which are the vertebrae, which hold on to all the ribs and stuff like that. And then you got holes in here, and you got an up and a down. And the up gives blood, and the down takes blood away from the brain. But then, as you can imagine, as you start to twist stuff like that, you close off the amount of blood that goes in there. So then you all of a sudden you straighten everything, and the blood flows twice as much. My brain's going like, it doesn't know what to do with it all. Chronic fucking headaches. Spastic headaches. Just, oh, so painful. At work, in the cold, outside, on a roof that's muddy. The roof wasn't muddy, the outside was muddy, the roof was just high. Don't like high, made Dad do that bit. Got up there with his blowtorch and did stuff. And January, work-wise, has looked like it's sort of stacked up lovely, because there's loads to do. Whereas this month there's been fuck all. Which has been, quite frankly, a constant case of worry. So, yes. Broke, but mediocrely happy. Not done a video in 3 weeks-ish. I just thought I'd have a little bit of a catch-up with everyone. Blah, 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 Transformers. Don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. I think... Excuse the mess. Let me see if I can sort of do this without making it look really bad. I'm going to put a picture of me back on the screen now. Can you see there's this space here, like deodorant can and Enterprise, and then underneath you can see little monitor speakers, shirt that I keep getting told off wearing, tea, nom 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 nom. Can you see here and here, box full of Transformers, trays full of 4 trays full of Transformers, yellow Sam's Collectors Club Optimus, going to hide me away again. All of that stuff should, if Christmas goes according to plan, and I don't see why it wouldn't, because Mum's about as transparent as mud. 6x3 bookshelf, which is a foot deep, 11 inches deep, I think, to go there. So I can put records at the bottom, just my Happy Hardcore records, and then all the trance ones will live downstairs in the communal area. And then I can bring all my Optimus Primes over from Mum and Dad's house, which will please them immensely, and please me immensely as well. That's about all I have for news at the moment. It's not really been newsworthy, because literally I've been getting my head down and working. So, on behalf of my little friend, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas! The heating wasn't fixed. I've now fixed the heating and forgotten to turn the actual heating itself down, and the house is like a sauna. I've got to go and fix that now, have a bit of a tidy up, and see if I can get some food to tide me over in between the Christmas period, and possibly see if the hairdressers is open, because it's about 7 weeks since I've had my hair cut, and I look like this tall skinny one out of Dumb and Dumber. I've got to turn this off now, how ungraceful. Merry Christmas, everyone. Doing another one of these when I got some toys to show you, or presents, or... Got very red saggy eyes. I look like I'm tired. I need a holiday.